is about to move in. It and Royal Crown will be the last two. The Hames Paints Jericho Cup 2022. Bazzini goes in. Here comes Royal Crown now. Fasten your seatbelts. The battle is about to begin. The Jericho Cup. Thanks to Hames Paints. The all clear comes. The gates crash. They're off. Alienated and Savvy Acquisition, not much speed. Jaquila went out well. So did the Kiwi Body, and it's hard to tell who's in front when they're running away from you. But Jaquila for Willie McCarthy has Worldly Willie. He's tasted success around here plenty of times. Leads out a length on Epizeal as they go into Briley and climb the hill. The Rattling Bog gets into third placing, and then came Bassini. Followed on his inside then by Count Zero, and Bastida's out wider. So is Royal Crown. Will to Excel is back in the middle, and then followed by Azurius. Body the Kiwi goes back to be fifth last, just in front of the consolation winner from last year's Savvy Acquisition. Border Leicester is with him from Alienated, and Bruno Stars went back to the rear of the field. So climbing the hill, they're almost to the top of Briley now. And it's Jaquila, second up, trying to go all the way. He leads out by a length and a half. Epizeal is second, and third placing in the race is the Rattling Bog from Bazzini and also Bastida. They cross Cox's Hill there, at the top of Cox's Hill, where the double would usually be, and come down into Granters. It's a different sight with the running rail, isn't it? But Bastida's about fifth in the run around the outside of Count Zero, who won the race 2 years ago. Then Royal Crown, followed by Body. Will to Excel, who was in the race last year. He's flying the flag for the race callers. Next on the inside, then making ground, Azurius. Border Leicester, four from the back. They all make the left-hander okay. It'll be a right-hander next time around. Then Alienated, and 2 lengths last of all was Bruno Stars, and he's gone to sleep at the back of the field. It's Jaquila out in front in his favourite role. He leads them past where the man trap used to be. By a length. Second the outside. In the race is Epizeal, and third is the Rattling Bog. Bazzini's in a beautiful spot, fourth. He's waxing lyrical with his stablemate Count Zero. Then Royal Crown, followed by Bastida. Azurius is behind it, and Body was next, and they're two to Border Leicester. Followed by Will to Excel, Alienated, Savvy Acquisition for Stumpy Williams, who won the race 2 years ago on Count Zero. He is second last, and last of all is Bruno Stars. So back towards us. This is history. They've never come this close here before. In the Jericho Cup, not going this way around. It's Jaquila for Worldly Willie, out by a length and a half. Second placing held down by Epizeal on the outside. And you're allowed to give them a roar when they come past you. Maybe even say seriously how. Next on the outside was Border Leicester, and the Rattling Bog was fourth. A length further back to Bazzini. He's a little better than centre field, just in front of Count Zero. Next in the Jericho Cup came Royal Crown, who's following the favourite everywhere he goes. Azurius was next from Bastida. Then followed by Body, has four behind him. There Will to Excel, Alienated. A length and a half to Savvy Acquisition, and Bruno Stars is still at the back. So there's been no change. It's a reasonable sort of a gallop. Although having said that, Border Leicester's just zipped around the outside and taken it up here. Now they're going to leave the course proper, do a little S here into Briley. Border Leicester goes clear. Jaquila second, and the Eddie's got upped all of a sudden. Epizeal third, followed by the Rattling Bog fourth. A length and a half as they start to climb the hill again is Bazzini, and then followed Count Zero. Azurius taken out wider from Royal Crown and Bastida, not interested in going yet. Followed further back to Body, then Will to Excel, Alienated, Savvy Acquisition, and Bruno Stars are still at the back of the field. They're climbing the famous hill where many a great horse and character have climbed, and it is Border Leicester by 2 lengths. Second is Jaquila. Third is Azurius on the outside. Fourth placing, he'd made that big move, Azurius, up to third. Fourth placing is Epizeal. Then the Rattling Bog, followed by Bassini. He's still biding his time. He is centre field now, has Count Zero in a pocket as they get to the top of Cox's now. And they're about to start the charge down. Not Pirasheba, it's Granters. Followed next in the race then by Bastida and Will to Excel. Alienated third from the back over Savvy Acquisition. And Bruno Stars are just cantering along like he's in track work. Still last as they come down to where the Toza Road is. They've got to make the important corner the other way. Borderless to win around beautifully. He's 3 lengths, Jaquila. Azurius third, Epizeal fourth. Nothing making an early move just yet. Count Zero next. He won the race with a move like this 2 years ago. Followed next in the race by the Rattling Bog, Royal Crown. Bazzini starting to be asked to crank up now. Then Botti, followed further back to Bastida, and Alienated heads the rest. Border Leicester, though, is the front runner. Emily Farr, the girl from New Zealand. She's trying to put the cat amongst the pigeons here. She's got the Anzac Spirit going well in the Jericho Cup. 2 lengths to Epizeal. The Rattling Bog and Royal Crown are presenting. Bazzini is just behind those. Then followed by Botti coming into it. So is the heavily backed Bastida. And it's stand up and be counted time now in the world battle. Royal Crown's gone to the lead. Bastida on the outsiders after it. Botti is pocketed. Epizeal back nearer the inside. Bastida down the outside. The New South Welshman is after Epizeal. Boxing on Royal Crown and the Rattling Bog and the Kiwi Botti. But Bastida hit the lead. And Bastida has come all the way from New South Wales and taken the Jericho Cup. 2 lengths to Botti. Epizeal ran third, maybe in a photo over Royal Crown. Then came the Rattling Bog, followed further back in the race then to Bazzini. It was followed by World of Excel, Alienated, Bruno Stars, Border Leicester. Then Count Zero, followed by Azurius, Savvy Acquisition, and there's one more. Jaquila's finished at the end.